Oh. Okay. Okay, let me transport this coffee. Okay. I have coffee. It's good. Grabbing my grapes. And then it's finally time to get started on makeup. Because I'm just now realizing I technically don't have like something to sit you guys on to where you're high enough to see me. So let me figure something out. And then I'm gonna come back. That actually works for me. This is the setup. Okay. So let me verify how I feel. I want something else. I think I might use my little box. Okay, y'all can see this on the vlog then. I got this from Sephora. Not Sephora, sorry, Ulta. I got this from Ulta for $12. It was $15 on sale, and then I had a little coupon, so it was $12. So I'm gonna use this box as another stand. Let me see if I can get it right. How's that? I'm actually very calm and happy with that. Okay, so perfect. So yeah, now that that's all straight, I am going to start my makeup and do this little get ready with me video. It is currently, it's currently 8:36 in the morning. So I'm gonna try and finish my makeup by like 9 o'clock. So yeah, let's do it. Okay. I had to actually plug in the laptop. Not my laptop, plug in my my camera just because I don't want it to die on me. Okay. But here we are. I have not been online in a very, very long time. I am in a little bit of a rush because I am trying to get my makeup done. There we go. Turn the brightness all the way up so I can see the brightness on my light. I have a little mini light back there from Target. So yeah, this is gonna be a little get ready with me style. You guys can see what products I use, but mainly this is me trying to kind of hurry up and rush because I booked this Airbnb to film these podcast episodes. I think that should be good. And then dip on out of here. Okay. Trying to get my life together. And figure out. Okay, and this is a Sephora Best Skin Foundation. I tried this foundation. I am 57Y, so that's my shade. I tried that foundation when I was modeling for Sephora on one occasion in LA. I was modeling for Sephora, and that was when they were just launching that Best Skin foundation. Okay, I personally think it's great. Very much so like a set it up so I can see it before I dig in type of a person with makeup. So I'm trying to make sure I pull out all the products that I need before I even start, so that I just need to grab stuff and go. Okay, glasses off so you know it's serious. There's coffee right here. Okay. Cheers, y'all. And then I always like to have water with my coffee, and I have some grapes, okay, to kind of snack on while I do this. But yes, oh my god. Now we're officially starting. So, for anybody who does not know who I am, because I am very MIA and not famous, my name is Zakiya. I am almost 29 years old, goodness gracious. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland, and I currently run a podcast called the Keyhole. Keyhole podcast. It started earlier this year in October, and today I booked an Airbnb, or I booked an Airbnb for today. It's currently Christmas. It's literally Christmas Day. I booked an Airbnb out in DC just so that I could have enough like privacy and quiet to film this episode. Okay, for those wondering, this is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer Mini. I am always kind of like, when it comes to the Milk Hydro Grip, I'm just kind of like, okay, so I put it on a little bit at a time. And then let me actually make sure I get under my eye. Okay. Okay, perfect. Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I also have the spray, but I've never tried the spray. So depending on how the makeup looks, I'll get into the spray. But yeah, Baltimore, Maryland, started the podcast. I actually started the podcast earlier this year in like March, February, March. Probably about March time. And originally the podcast was a joint effort, so it was myself and someone that I knew. This is the Sephora. I'm trying to make sure I tell you guys the 60 deep ebony. Okay, so this is the Sephora Micro Smooth powder. What I like to do is put on some primer, especially that Milk Hydro Grip primer. I love to use that one, and then I will literally here's my mirror right here. I will take the powder, and before I put on any foundation, I always powder my primer, and I can show you guys how it works. So you see, I know y'all saw that on camera now, right? So yeah, and then this makeup look is not supposed to be something that takes me forever. It is really just an everyday makeup look, something to throw on so that I can hurry up and film and get up out of here and like offload footage to the best of my ability. But yeah, so I started the podcast earlier this year. It was a joint effort between myself and someone else. 2 days before we were filming the first episode, or meant to film the first episode, the people dropped, and I just decided to continue on with the project, and I have, and now here we are, months and months later, but it is fairly complete, and I'm filming the Christmas episode and the New Year's episode. Okay, so that's what I do when it comes to that right there. A little empty. She's a little empty. She's a little empty. You know, because I use her. So I'm gonna just pop the top. Okay, take the top off the Maybach foundation on the back of the hand. See if I can show you guys how much I use. or how much I plan on using. Maybe that. Okay, and trust me, it's not like I have perfect skin, I don't need foundation because I'm not ugly. It's not that. I promise you it's not that. I have textured skin, so it used to be worse when I was younger, but it's like gotten a little bit better. But even still, okay, I don't like to do much that or anything that's gonna like agitate it. This is a brush, just a little brush, foundation brush. Where did I get? I feel like I got these off of like some type of Amazon or something or the other. But yeah, I'm so excited. I am excited to have this project just roll out and become everything that it has become. I've literally done every part of this project, from booking to any type of like trying to figure out where we're gonna film if we're not filming at someone's house, to oh my god, post-production, editing, intros, outros. Every part of this project has been me. Kind of trying to figure it out and one thing about this project, I want it to feel like a show. So this project is intended to sit on my portfolio for grad school, and I wanted it to be a project that reflects the structure that a network, a high-end network would give for their shows. So having a weekly schedule, that's very important to me. Having things be streamlined, having consistency when it comes to ads, when it comes to actual media, anything, everything. I just wanted this to mimic a show and mimic like a high-end network show. I would love to go to grad school for producing. So this was kind of me trying to prove to myself that I could be at that level behind the camera and still function and still get everything done and do everything to the best of my abilities. Clearly I've grabbed more foundation. It's really just like little teeny tiny bits that I'm grabbing, and wherever I'm really just like I will kind of do it that way. But yeah, I'm so proud, I'm so excited, I'm super duper happy, and I'm just ready. I'm ready for 2026. I'm hoping and praying that by way of everything that I'm putting into this project, in terms of like marketing the project, pushing it out, all of that kind of stuff. I know people are probably confused when I say marketing, because they're like, how are you marketing something which you're not on Instagram? You're not on Instagram. So I will kind of explain the reason why I'm not on social media, why I don't take Instagram seriously. It's like my redheaded stepchild. Shout out to all the redheads out there. All of that kind of stuff. And really and truly, the God honest truth about it is that I don't see a point in Instagram, because what I'm realizing is that Instagram works better when you are already an established business. So me as a new business trying to grow, trying to get eyes, thinking about like potential clientele, all that kind of stuff, I personally just feel like Instagram is not an accurate representation of what it is that I'm trying to do and what it is that I'm trying to get at. So for example, I'll use one of my new fave comedians, Morgan J, right? Fellow Aquarius, shout out to Morgan. So Morgan, I really love Morgan's stuff because, where is my dad? Here it is. I really love Morgan's stuff because Morgan is a comedian, but the way that he markets things on TikTok and Instagram is he'll put the live show clips, and then on YouTube he'll also put the clips, but then he'll put vlogs. So Morgan has vlogs on that YouTube channel, and for Morgan and what he's doing as a business, it makes complete and utter sense. I'm gonna try to use, cause see, I ain't got no more left. Okay, cause girl, this stuff is good now. So let me see if I can actually get. Okay, yeah, no, I gotta go straight forward. I was trying to be cute. But Morgan J, it's easier for him to gain traction on something like TikTok and Instagram, and it makes sense for his business in particular because he is a comedian. So it makes more sense for him to shell out a lot of short form videos, because the real purpose of the shorts is to entice you, to get you to come to the live show. Morgan, I would love to see you live, honey. But it's to get you to come and see him live. That is the point of the short form content. For me, I don't really care for the short form content for the podcast, simply because yes, you can have like viral clips and things like that happen, but I want people to watch the podcast episode. I want people to watch the actual episodes on like YouTube and all that kind of stuff. Girl, it's 9:52. We gon' let's just keep going. But yeah, so that me trying to like, and then people don't realize I have a lot of footage because it's a lot of episodes. So I have how many guests? 8, 9, 10 guests, and those are excluding the episodes that I'm filming right now, which is the New Year's episode and the Christmas episode today. So you got to understand that I have all these hours and hours. Basically, you can say anywhere from like 12 to 15 hours worth of footage for these channels and things like that. It's a lot to go through, and it's just me by myself working on this project. So maybe later on, if I get a chance to like sift through the videos in a way where I can kind of pick out viral moments, that's cool. But really and truly, I was kind of hoping that if anything did go viral, then I would just kind of use whatever clips y'all kind of clip off. Just because, once again, my main priority is having you guys actually sit and watch the show. And really and truly sit and watch the show on YouTube, because we do have the uncensored, unedited, full-length versions on Patreon. But I'm actually gonna use this little flat brush real quick. Okay, but yeah, so when it comes to any type of like social media, Instagram, all that kind of stuff, y'all just gonna have to give me a second for the Keyhole podcast. Now, for my personal Instagram and things like that, baby doll, I'm gonna keep it so real with y'all. I have had a very interesting year when it comes to like friendships, even acquaintanceships, network building, talking to people, getting to know people. If you guys don't know, for 3.5 years I lived out in LA, and that was cool. Would I do it again if the money was right and if, you know, I got a big opportunity? But is LA really like my favorite place to live? No, not at all. Oh snap. Actually, that works fine. That's fine. I'm like spilling stuff and dropping stuff, and I'm really trying not to, but don't know how much is that is working or not working. I got some like powder on here. Okay. I accidentally spilled powder on the napkin, but that's okay. That's completely fine. And this is just like a random under eye setting powder. It is so old, it is completely scratched off. I don't believe that this is like a bend eye powder. I think that this is just some like regular powder, whatever you guys, because I know somebody on the internet gonna be like, girl, it's this, that. Go ahead. If y'all can find it and figure it out, go ahead. Don't let me stop you. But as I was saying, I've had such an interesting year when it comes to friendships, meeting people, networking, all of those kinds of things. And if I'm keeping it real with y'all and myself, there's a big part of me that's very over social media. And I've been over social media for a long time, so it's not really like a shock. I don't know. I'm just at a point now where I feel like I'm getting a little bit older, and I would much rather have relationships that are a little bit more like intimate and meaningful, and I just don't feel like this is Sephora concealer in the shade Devil's Food 20. This is my little contour shade right here. And that's literally all I use for the whole side of my face. Okay. I just feel like like I just don't really get that from social media. I feel like social media is almost kind of like a graveyard of people that, you know, on a regular basis I would not see them. I probably would not even like speak to them normally. Sorry y'all, I'm not trying to be mean or rude, but I'm just keeping it real, keeping it 100 with y'all. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little bit over the idea of having superficial relationships with people, having relationships with people that are based off of numbers or following. I also just feel like social media is now this thing that it's a lot of y'all that are in y'all late 30s, early 40s, mid 40s that are on social media acting like you're 22. Trying to act like you hurting my feelings because you unfollowed me. So I just think that the whole thing is just absolutely ridiculous and absurd, and I feel like Instagram is a terrible platform to, like, genuinely speaking, I feel like Instagram is a terrible platform in terms of just building any type of audience. Instagram just does not make any sense. It's one of those things where if you're trying to build an audience, nobody wants to support your page unless they see other people supporting your page. And then even when they do support it, people aren't really paying attention. And then you have to post every day. You have to do this every day. And who knows, maybe I'm sure somebody's gonna be like, maybe the stuff you're posting isn't interesting. And that's completely fine. Because the stuff that I'm seeing on Instagram to this day, y'all got y'all all types of this and that out and all this other kind of stuff. I'm not here for all that, okay? I'm also just at a point now where I already did that phase of being on Instagram and networking and talking to people and all this other kind of stuff, and trying to kind of like build my artistic portfolio of sorts. How did it look? How did it look, y'all? How did it look? Did that good? Did that good? Ooh. I mean, Call me Ben Carson. All right, let's go. So, y'all, gifted hands. Y'all don't know about that gifted hands. Airbnb just sent me a whole little notification. What y'all got? What y'all telling me? Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. Beautiful. They're sending me my checkout instructions. It's 9 o'clock. Literally, it is 9 o'clock on the dot. Like your mama. It's 9 o'clock on the dot. I'm almost finished. Almost-ish finished. Now that I have my contour, concealer, my base. So yeah, that's what I was talking about. Social media. And social media and me just feeling like it's just a whole lot of fake going on, baby. I don't want no parts of that. Huh? Whole lot of fake, whole lot of going on. I don't want no parts. And I just feel like I'm kind of over the nonsense and the games and the foolishness, and feeling like I'm dealing with grown ass people that are concerned about Instagram pages. I am so sorry, but I'm gonna say it loud and proud. If you are over the age of 35 and your main concern is Instagram, baby doll, get a house, get a 401k, get a Roth IRA, okay? Get an investment portfolio, okay? Get yourself some things that will actually change your life and help you in the future. I'm also saying that from the standpoint of me being online as an observer and seeing all of these big name people that I personally would consider big name, seeing all these like bigger name people, artists, social media influencers, blah, 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 talking about they going bankrupt, talking about they going out of business, talking about they losing money, talking about they got to go back to work. They got to go back to work. They got to get back on their career journey. Like, baby doll, I'm not going to lie to you. Camera equipment is expensive. So I'm not about to drop 5-10 bands on camera equipment and then ain't nothing happening. Okay. Okay. I just got to keep it real. Y'all ain't gonna catch me, okay? Clearly I use this. It's the NYX brow glue, and I'm actually gonna do a little bit of what y'all call it, back combing. Okay, comb those eyebrows. And then that's my eyebrow, right? And then you're probably gonna be shocked at my eyebrow routine because it is fairly like not complicated at all. Especially now that I'm getting, say it with me guys, older. Especially now that I'm getting older, makeup and like my eyebrows and all that kind of stuff, baby doll, I am on my let's take it easy for a little bit, okay? Fluffy brush. This is a Wet n Wild palette right here in what palette is this? Wet n Wild Color Icon Call Me Sunshine, okay, is the name of the palette. Call Me Sunshine. Shout out to Will and Vanessa, okay? Vanessa got me this palette when I was on set with them for Earth Baby. So hopefully Earth Baby's gonna drop soon. Hopefully Earth Baby's coming out soon, so you guys can see it. I'm just taking that dark brown shade all over the lid, and then I'm probably gonna take some of these glitter shades and put them on the lid and in the corner of my eye, or in the inner corner. There we go. But yeah, me and Instagram and just the foolishness and nonsense of it all. I just feel like it's just not an adequate way to kind of share your business or let people see your business. It's just a joke thing to me. You get me? It's just a joke thing. So I just allow Instagram. I don't even get on there. I don't check anything. I haven't checked anything in a long time. I remember when I was in LA, I didn't get on Instagram for at least a year or two. Not because I was hiding anything, but I was just living life. There really wasn't a need for me to be online because it was not doing anything for me business-wise, and it still doesn't. I can count on one occasion the number of times I've had a legitimate business opportunity come from my Instagram page directly. Most business opportunities that I get, quite frankly, especially when it comes to me being back on the East Coast and working in film and media, have been on Facebook. And whenever I tell people that work in film that if you're on the East Coast and you're out here in the DMV, get on Facebook, because that's how you're going to start to book jobs. And most of the jobs that have booked on Facebook have been paid. They have been paid. They've been paid. This is me looking at my eye. Okay, good. It says my device kind of overheating a little bit. That's okay. But y'all understand what I mean though, right? Like, well, y'all might not understand, but that's really the main reason why I don't get on Instagram, is because I don't gain any business opportunities, and any business opportunities that I do gain are like, hey, do you want to promote your stuff on our page? Do you want us to post and tag you for $160? No, the I don't. No, I don't actually, and I'm so glad you asked so that I could tell you no. Talk about $100. You better get out of here. Talking about $100. I'm actually just gonna use this. Okay. And then I'm using this shade right here, this little middle shade, that one right there. I think that's cute. And then I'm gonna just pop it like in. Okay. That is really okay. And then just so y'all can kind of see, it's very subtle, very, very subtle, which is fine because these are not makeup videos. These are just like, I'm trying to get on here and talk about my my podcast. So these don't need to be fancy. My makeup does not need to be fancy by any means. Plus, my outfit that I'm putting on, I don't want to make it to where it's too warm, because my outfit is a gray top. My like going home outfit is a gray top. Let me see. Ha! Okay. So now y'all see I got this on the eye, and then I just used this as a base shade for that inner corner, and then I put some of this one on top. That's it, y'all. That's it for the eyes. I'm not overcomplicating anything. My eyebrows, literally all I'm gonna do, this is the Juvia's Place Warrior 2 palette, and I just take these two, Yodi and Kufuru, and I just dip them, dip on a little brush like this, and I just, my eyebrows, literally that is it. So, and then if I want like more depth in the brow, then I will just use Kufuru, that dark color, darker brown color, and that's it. Mess up the hairs themselves, but if I do, that's okay. I have one of these. It's just like a clean spoolie. Excuse me, pardon me. That's a great makeup hack. If anybody ever needs a makeup hack, is go on Amazon and buy a pack of clean spoolies. That's literally my eyebrows, y'all. We not making stuff complicated over here. That's good. Brow, okay. And then my blush and my bronzer, I use the same palette. To set my bronzer, I use those two colors I did my eyebrows with, and I use all three of these colors for my cheeks for the blush. I'm probably gonna use this base. This is the e.l.f. cream blush in a putty blush in a shade that I do not have because they are gone. But right, Daura, Zama, and Jamata. Come on now. Those are all blush colors that I use. And really and truly, I'm going to kind of start with the blush a little bit. I just pat it. And then you see how I angle the brush a little bit? Just to kind of fit into that cheek. Okay. And then I'll do a little bit on the nose. Just to kind of like give a little bit of cohesiveness. And then a little bit of red, and it's literally just me setting the blush. Okay, a little bit of all three of the colors. My bad, I said red. It's all three of the colors that I mix, and I literally just go and kind of dot it in. If I feel like that red that I put in there is too intense, then I will use those other colors, that pink and orange color, to kind of like tone it down and give myself more of like, all right, girl, slow down, slow down, slow down. But yeah. This is just me setting the bronzer. Okay. And time check, 9:15. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. 9:15. Okay, good stuff. Because that means that now we are on eyebrows. Okay. I'm trying to like clean up as I go. That is, let me tell you something. Clean up as you go, as like a vacation. My bad, y'all. Clean up as you go as a vacation hack is A1. Let me grab all this stuff that fell. This stuff fell. Okay. Y'all fell. Everything fell. Everybody fell. Okay, period. So, we back on. Let me just check and make sure that I'm in the frame and all that kind of stuff. Okay, good. So, face is pretty much done. Now it is just time for mascara. I use a bunch of different mascaras, but today this is the Essence Lash Princess Curl and Volume. I know they got the blue one or like a teal color. I like the pink one. I literally got this by accident from a Target mobile order, and I ain't take it back. I ain't take it back. So let me go ahead and show you guys. You guys will probably see the difference on camera, hopefully. Okay, no, that's fine. Another thing about social media is, and kind of the reason why I'm kind of off of it, is because I realized that a lot of y'all just want to be nosy. Like, half the time, people on social media will sit there and dislike everything about you. They hate everything about you, but they will watch everything that you post online. It is absolutely insane to me. I think it's crazy. I think it is actually insane. Okay. I think it's actually insane the way that folks will get online and look through your pictures twice and act like they know you. It is crazy. It's crazy. And then I've heard people say, well, you know, when you post stuff online, it's personal, so I do know you. No, you don't. Stop. Let me sip that coffee. Stop getting online and looking through pictures, acting like you know people. Okay, you do not know these people. I literally was talking to somebody one time, and they were telling me about this person on Instagram, and I was like, oh my gosh, how'd you meet them? Because the way they was talking about the person, it was like, oh, such and such, blase blah, she be doing this, she be doing that. I'm like, oh shit, y'all homies. Child, they never met. That person was talking about, them two never met. So you just know that person like the back of your hand, and you never met them. Yeah, nah, that's crazy. Okay, so that's my lashes. If you know me, you know that I am actually not a fake lash wearer. I can't stand fake lashes. I feel like they make my eyes look very not cute and not pretty. So that's why I don't do fake lashes. I'll just do a nice good few coats of mascara, and I don't mind getting that mascara up above and onto my lid, just because I feel like from a safe and comfortable distance, it gives that fullness of like, oh, do you have a lash on? Because it just makes it feel full. And like I don't like to do a lot of eyeliner. So yeah, so this is the makeup from a distance. How I look. Do I look pretty? Okay, from another angle. And this is a NK Auto Lip Liner. NK Auto Lip Liner in the shade, I don't know, it's brown. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, but just know I got it from the beauty supply store back in 2000 whatever. I actually don't like that liner look. It's not my fave, but I'm gonna give it a shot today. I just feel like the liner look is just a little bit too old for me. I ain't gonna lie, like, I get it, all these trends and stuff are coming back. But I think it's also just me preferring different things because I just know what's a little bit more like flattering for me, and feminizing for me, feminizing my face for me. But yeah, and then I need lip, I wanted to do, it's Christmas, so I wanted to do something red and hot and sexy. So I was thinking about doing this one. This is a Sephora Lip Story lipstick in the shade Offshore, number 99. 66, my bad. Yep, number 66, Offshore. It is a nice deep red, which I love. And come on, that's cute. That's cute. And that's all I'm gonna use. That's literally it. That is literally it. Okay. Nice. It's 9:24 and perfect, because I feel like I am officially and finally done with the makeup. Good 30 to 45 minutes later. So that's done. And then if I want to put on a gloss, I might not, but if I wanted to, this is Westman Adler Squeaky Clean Lip Balm in the shade Natural. It's like a pinky color. Girl, this is expensive, and I got it, girl or boy or guy or man or person, somebody, human being. This is expensive. I got this from a guy that I was dealing with back in LA, and he worked on set for the beauty influencers and had a whole box of stuff and gave it to me. Shout out to him, even though I don't talk to him no more. Okay. Shout out to him. Okay. So yeah, so I am going to, I'm actually gonna like wash my hands and finish my hair and all this other kind of stuff, or just like probably take it down or something. And then yeah, I am going to come back and show you guys my completed look, which I don't really know if it's completed or not, but yeah. So give me like a few seconds and I'll come back. Thank you. Hold on. Stay right there. Stay right there. Don't move. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully y'all can actually like see me. Okay, I'm back. So this is the finished makeup look. I tried to put a little like bow situation in my hair. I have zero idea how successful that is or isn't, but yeah, I'm just putting my glasses on just so I can actually like see y'all. Okay, perfect. But yeah, this has been my get ready with me video. As you can see, I'm technically still getting ready because I'm still messing with my hair. But yes, that's been my get ready video for my this that I'm doing, this these shoots that I'm doing. I'm trying to like multitask on multitasking. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in, joining in. I really appreciate it. It's amazing to have you guys here. This is probably going to end up on the vlog channel, so stay tuned. I have more vlogs coming, more things coming for you guys, and I'm trying to like do any last minute checks before I really get on camera. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching and joining. I really appreciate it, and I am just happy and excited and ready to share this with you guys. So yeah, time check is 9:43. Time check, hold on. Time check is 9:43. So that's perfect timing for me. I feel like I can film both videos in that time and still be good to like pack and get out of here and get ready to go and all that other kind of stuff. outside of the packing that I'm already trying to do to make sure I get out of here on time. Okay. Okay. Literally, I'm like trying to clean up as I go. Okay, but yeah, this is my outfit. It's just a cream shirt for our Christmas episode, jewelry, and my rings. Yeah, this has already gone on for too long because I'm trying to multitask. But yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for joining, and I will see you guys soon. Check out the Keyhole podcast if you have not. Check out Simply Zakiya. Check out my vlogs. You guys can check me out on Instagram. Who knows, maybe you'll motivate me to come back and kind of interact with you guys more. But until then, thank you so much, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.